Thought I was alone with no one to hold.
Well, joining us now is musicologist Eric Alper for On the Record. And this week he is talking about the shortest Hot 100 hits because last week we did the longest Hot 100 hits.
That's right. And last week, the longest number Hot 100 hit was David Bowie's song that was 9 minutes and 57 seconds. So these ones are a little bit shorter, and you can put a little bit of an asterisk beside some of them because in the age of music streaming services, when a superstar artist like Beyonce or Ed Sheeran or Drake release an album, all of their songs end up on the chart because they are the most consumed rather than the ones that are the single. So that was what I've been looking for by
Andrew Seeley and Vanessa
Hudgens, that it's found on the High School Musical soundtrack. That is 1 minute and 20 seconds long. And for those parents out there who think that, no, that's Zac Efron, actually, it's kind of is and kind of not. Zac had his voice blended with Andrew's to make it sound better. So that's the fifth longest Hot 100 song in history. And this is the fourth, and it's called Forward by Beyonce and James Blake. This is a prime example of all the songs on the album appearing on the Billboard Hot 100. This wasn't even a single, but this happens to be the shortest song on Beyonce's Lemonade album. It hit number 63 back in 2016, and James Blake has said that even though it's the shortest song that he's ever been a part of, it happens to be the one that made him the most money.
Oh, well, that's important.
That's the power of Beyonce right there. Number 3 on the list is a song called Some Kind of Earthquake by Dwayne Eddy and his twangy guitar. It's 1 minute and 17 seconds long. I'm not even going to explain that one because I can't. You've just heard basically 1/5 of that song right there. Was written by two people, Dwayne Eddy and Lee Hazelwood, of course, and performed by Dwayne Eddy on the album $1 Million Worth of Twang, and it hit number 37 back in the day. Now, the second shortest Hot 100 song is by a group called the Women Folk, and it's called Little Boxes. And we're going to play it, and I'll explain a little bit about what that song is about.
1, 2, 3, let's all sing. Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a green one and a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same. And the people in the houses all went to the university.
So that seems to be a very happy song, but in fact it's a pretty angry song. It was originally going to be a hit for Pete Seeger, the very political singer back in 1963, but the Women Folk got a hold of it and brought it to number 83 in 1964. It's a song about the boring suburbia and the political ramifications of everybody just staying in line in the same house with the same people, with the same colors, all made of ticky-tacky, which just look all the same. So that was the statement on that one. And the shortest song to make the Billboard Hot 100 is just 45 seconds long, and it's this one.
I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen.
I would never go on record and insult anybody who consumes music, but how dare you bring this song into the Billboard Hot 100? That is PPAP, which stands for Pen, Pineapple, Apple, Pen. It's 45 seconds long, and it hit number 77 back in 2016, and it was released by a Japanese comedian named Diamao Kosaka, and the media called him the new Psy, and that song with the new Gangnam Style. You can thank social media for bringing that song to the top 100 list.
Well, I have to say that a number of them on this list. I mean, why they were even published is beyond me. But to be on a list of a top anything,
it's one of those things. Like
Mind-blowing.
it's some of them are parody songs. Like the PPAP one is definitely not a serious song, so it's kind of like a joke.
Yeah, I know,
If
but
you
who
stay
wants
too
to listen
far,
to it?
I think you listen to it once, but then 113 million people just happen to be listening to
To
that
it at
song
once.
all in the same week. So there you go. No need to do a 9-minute song like David Bowie. You could just do a 45-second song like Japanese comedians do.
Well, thanks, Eric, and we'll chat with you next week. Eric Alper is brought to you by Roar Records. Download the new single Rise, based on the heroic story of Olympian and Pan Am medalist Jessica Phoenix.